I'm Maggie, and this is my vlog. Welcome to my first vlog at Up Down Even, and as the name implies, or maybe not so obviously implies, I'm going to be vlogging about life that is up, down, and even. I think the very first vlog is probably the hardest, putting yourself out there. Recently saw a YouTube video by Sprinkle of Glitter, and she encouraged someone to start a blog or a vlog. I can't remember what it was, and it just made me realize, like, why not? Why am I not doing this when it's something I want to try? And if I don't put one video out there, I am never gonna know what could have been. Yeah, so I don't really have high expectations for this. I just want to have fun. I want to talk about my day. It's likely going to be boring because I can be a giant homebody sometimes. But I also wanted to talk about things through the filter of a person who has been diagnosed with bipolar 2 and a variety of anxiety disorders. I have a tendency to slur my words because I want to talk fast and get it over with. Or get it all out because I'm too excited. But yeah, I want to talk about those things. I feel like this channel could be a means to create a little support group for people out there with bipolar. Obviously, it's not the most comfortable thing to talk about for some people because there can be a giant stigma with bipolar, but I think if we come out and talk about it a little bit more plainly with people, take away the fear that comes with not knowing, people will see that it doesn't have to be a life-changing, a life-wrecking thing. A lot of people thought, or maybe still do think, when I got my diagnosis, that it was a bad thing. And I want to tell you guys that I thought it was a really great moment. It was like a sigh of relief. I could finally look at my past and my actions and my thought patterns through a lens that made them make sense. Before, it was just a jumble of, why is this happening? Why am I thinking this? Why do I want to do these certain things? And having a diagnosis, having a starting point on how to help myself and how to ask for help, how to recognize my changing moods, it's been priceless. If you are out there and you have recently got a diagnosis of bipolar disorder or an anxiety disorder, I really hope that you will not look at it as a terrible thing. After several years of dealing with this and researching, reading, and analyzing myself and my behaviors against the backdrop of this newfound information, my life has gotten so much better. I will probably go into the reasons why this is the case in other videos, but if you're out there again and you had a diagnosis, know that with self-awareness, medical attention, and a support group of people around you, your life doesn't have to be the hell that it sometimes feels like. So, on that note, I am going to get back to stuffing my face with some homemade macaroni and cheese and chugging on some really cold water from the fridge. And I'll probably spend the rest of the night doing laundry and listening to music and going on Tumblr and generally being a total lazy butt because it's the evening and I can't think of doing anything else. That's not true. I might do some work, but only if I can muster up the energy to do it, the motivation. That's another video I'll talk about. I'll talk about procrastination and motivation. Maybe that'll be my second video, or my third. I have a couple ideas. If you have some ideas or questions about bipolar 2, or any anxiety disorders. If I can answer them, I totally will from my own personal experiences. If I can't, I'll try to find a good answer for you or point you in the right direction. If I really don't know, I promise I won't make something up. I'm really glad you found me here. I thank you for sticking around and watching my video. I hope you'll come back and visit me again. And until that time, see you later.